Hi guys. Oh, hi guys. I didn't see any reason not to start the stream early since everything is set up. I'm trying to figure some stuff out with the bitrate and OBS, and I think I might need to buy a new CPU soon because this streaming business is no joke. Hi. How are you? This is Anthem. This game has been getting a bit of a mixed reception. I have played it a little bit, maybe an hour or two of it. I really like the controls. I really find it fun. I find the combat fun. I find the story a little bit sometimes, but so far nothing. I still think I'm gonna do a video about it because I find it interesting to it's a frostbite game, and it's a frostbite game that doesn't have an internal resolution killer in the settings, which means with just one variable you can add it back into the game very easily. I'm not sure why it's not at the game in the first place, but that makes it interesting video material, I think. So better than Destiny 2. Oh no, I don't like Destiny 2. I like the controllers of this one better, so who knows. Thank you to everyone who's joining for the first time on this stream. I usually stream my testing process and my recording process. And actually, let me just set up the recorder so I can there you go. Hopefully that's capturing on the correct place. Let me see if I have enough hard drive space to start all this crap. I have 10 gigs. That should be enough. Back to the chat. People are being like, I don't know what to believe regarding the correlation between reviews and people interested in the game anymore. I like the combat of this game. I have enjoyed it quite a bit, so I'm willing to give it a try. On this MX150 laptop, I wanted to play it on this laptop because it's my personal laptop. I wanted to do a video on the Athlon 200G as always, but this game doesn't run on dual cores, even if they're hyper-threaded. It means it doesn't booth at all. So let me just get on with this quest very quickly, and then I can continue telling you the story that I was saying. Oh, exposition, great. I love how someone's already like, the MX150 isn't that low spec, and it cannot run this game on 720 without any help. It is as strong as a 1030. It's a portable 1030, but it's like 30% slower. No game audio. Oh shit. Thank you for telling me. Okay, let me try to fix that. Yep. That's my bad. Let me see if I can fix it. Boom! Fixed. I will keep an eye on the chat in case I screw that up again. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day.
This is not about a Royale game. It's an MMO like Destiny 2. It's a little loud. Okay.
One of our best, Freelancer Adams, led the charge as the Enclave leapt to meet the Dominion forces head on. My Johnny, says the army, was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost.
Yeah, it's an MMO about suits that fly. It's made some people made Mass Effect.
And outgunned, freelancers fought.
Would you do another Rainbow Six Siege video? Check the description. I answered that question already there.
Well, for a time.
This game's heavy on exposition. Yeah, I don't think you can even skip it.
But the walls of the Great Free Mark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made the city walls.
What is the graphics card? An MX150, also known as a portable GT1030, which
While
is...
some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could.
Huh, that's...
When, without warning, the doomed sentinels fell back.
interesting. Hold escape to escape. Let me just get a little bit.
That deep in the city, Johnny discovered what the sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark.
Huh, okay, interesting. What settings are you using? This is 720 lowest settings, but I use a hidden internal resolution scaler to drop even further that the game usually allows. For some reason, the internal resolution scaler is not on the settings. And the NVIDIA Inspector, to give a little bit. NVIDIA Inspector helps a little bit if you're experiencing issues with memory bandwidth, with VRAM bandwidth. So I'm hoping that it will help a little bit on this game, but probably not much. I already did a video in Apex. I got nothing more to report on that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to skip this. Oh yeah, there you go. It was too... This is too long. Yeah.
Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for...
How do you drop the resolution? I will get to that in its own video. I just want to test to see if it works.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Okay. Whatever. Faction system. I don't care. Just let me do a mission, please. Speak with Prospero. Maybe that I already unlocked the ability to repeat older missions, because the first mission is a pretty good place to start. Let me check that. I think this is the 20 watt MX150, the older model. Oh, there's a quick play random mission. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. There is no performance optimization of AMD IPU's video. I did a review on it. I didn't have anything special on it, so there's nothing to audit or add. That looks amazing. BD Inspector is really doing its thing here. You can do free play, yeah, but it's not unlocked yet. Yeah, the performance here doesn't really fucking matter. It's... You couldn't find an expedition with the selected difficulty. Please select another. Okay, that's not good. So much for a freaking streamable game. So this is just like a cutscene. It's not to have a lot of importance. I'm more interested in what's going to happen in actual combat. I don't have a GTX 1070. I have a 1050 Ti. I have shown it on the VR video before. Whoa! Why are you spamming F? Did anything happen to this? This shows the stream is still live. Single channel or dual channel RAM? Dual channel, but this is a dedicated GPU, so it really doesn't make much of a difference. How much does a 1050 Ti cost? Laptop cost? Gonna go dependently on your on your territory. I hate battle royale games. This is not a battle royale game. Yeah, the loading screens on this game are really long. Eventually, they're probably going to fix that. If you... Never mind. Let me see if I can help some peeps. Mission completed. Are you fucking serious? Did I just jump into a mission? Wow. Doing well with the stream so far, guys. Blech. Oh my goodness. Is a 750 Ti good for this game? I will say so. I was trying a desktop GT 1030 and it did okay without much help. And the 1030 is... The 750 Ti is a little bit better than 1030, so... People are already asking for a new video on Apex. I just did one. There's like nothing new that I know that I could add there. Yay, more loading. Yeah, Frostbite might be having streaming issues for this such a big word. Who knows? Can you do Metro Exodus? Check the description. I won't be answering any questions that are answered with the text that is in the description. Oh, Skippo. Oh, great. Free stuff. Can I just run a mission again? Is a new video on Linux gaming soon? That is also in the description. Might take a long time. There's a lot of things happening this month. Did you have a separate YouTube channel for previous streams? Nope. If you want to see the streams, you have to see them while they're happening, or like be a patron and ask me for the link of the VOD or something. But I don't. These aren't good enough to stay live anywhere. Not at all. See, free play is you have to do Lost Arcanist to unlock, which kinda sucks. Let's see if I can get this thing to actually do the expedition. Yeah, if you're like 15, 20 FPS on this game, probably the internal resolution scaler is gonna help a lot. Do a video on gaming on netbooks. Netbook is a very general term, and there's a large variety of netbooks with very different specifications. Give me... Oh, crap. Okay. Let me just open the door a little bit. Wow, excellent timing. Someone was needed at the door. Okay, okie dokie. Let's get this thing going. Whoa, what the heck just happened? This is... I'm not getting like any indication of where I'm supposed to go. Whoa, wait. Someone's shooting at me? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. Did I just clip through a wall? We're off to a great start. Okay, I think I might have to actually bit the bullet and just try an actual mission later, because this is bugging out bad. Nope. So far so good. Okay. We're definitely going to get this eventually. Might have to follow around and just ignore the dialogue. The flying is actually pretty good. I remember when I tried the beta of the game, the flying was not good, but they fixed the controllers of that pretty well. Would you be doing this game on the Ryzen 2200G? That was an option, but I prefer to use this. I haven't used this laptop in a while for a video. Did you want to rejoin the session? No. Wow, comparing this game to Fallout 76 in terms of bugs, that is a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Yeah, partially the issue is I think I need a... Go away. I think I need this threw me way back. I need some game to sort of close my upload schedule. Metro is gonna take a while to do. The Division 2 is not out, so I'm waiting on some hardware to do some hardware specific videos. So I'm a little bit, if I don't have an Anthem, I'm a little bit out of content unless I figure this thing out.
I figured you'd make your way to me soon.
Blah 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 blah. Can I skip this? Yep.
Name's Proc. We
Well,
now free place unlocked. Okay. Now we have a mission. Okay, let's actually freaking finally play this game. That's all it took. Will you consider tweaking emulators? That's also answered in the description. The answer is yes, except if we're talking about recent Nintendo machines, then no. No. I like not being copyright striked. To play a mission in Stronghold, select the icon and press space. Squad leaders can mission from friends, I don't care. I didn't read what was my mission. I think I'm supposed to do free play? Yep, I guess so. Let's try that. What is the price of this specific laptop? I have no idea, because I don't think they made them anymore new. This specific model. Are you going to tweak Apex Legends? Can you just like... You can just go to my channel. It's literally the first video. It's literally the latest video that I did. It's fascinating to me when I have a video with almost 500,000 views and people are asking like, oh, are you going to cover this game? Oh, yeah, some people are pointing it in the comments. Jump Force? Nah. It's usually the engine that this anime games uses are really hard to work with. Unless it's Unreal Engine 4. It might be Unreal Engine 4. I will keep it in mind. Yeah, this is the old version of the MX150, so the good one. No, not the low TDP one that kinda sucks. Okay.
Ready to go. I'll start going through the reports coming in, see if anything catches our interest.
Okay, sounds good.
Hitting this, and let's go. So see, the performance drops very, very strongly when heading out into the world. And I think it was a CPU loading thing. Yeah, it's mainly a CPU loading thing, which doesn't surprise me the slightest because we're talking about Frostbite engine. But otherwise seems to be holding up pretty okay. What a beautiful world. Oh, okay, interesting. So far it manages to keep itself pretty well. Excellent, okay. So far this is doing way better than I expected. It's got some issues in loading, which might have to do with CPU usage, but apart... Okay. Now that's definitely not something they showed you in the trailers. So what are the things that I'm supposed to collect here? Oh crap, crap. What the sh... That was useless. Better. This is actually pretty playable. I mean, there's certain effects where the... That's not good. Okay. Might have walked into a thing that is not what I wanted to walk in. Come on, how do I... That's it. Okay, flight's back. Let's get the heck out of here. So it seems to be closer to 25 to 30 during combat, and a fair bit higher when flying around. The game's actually well streamed. I was looking at the beautiful graphics and didn't pay attention to the actual heating of the suit. Bad. Oh. Who the fuck is firing at me? Does streaming reduce performance dramatically? I'm not streaming on the same PC. A completely separate PC is doing the... Okay. That went terribly. I wonder what's the thing that I'm supposed to collect. Well, let's give it another try before I die. This works way better with a mission and an actual group of people. There is an actual group of people here. Okay, this is an excellent area of testing. Can collect some health, can collect some ammo, and actually see how good or bad it goes. There you go. I love this suit, javelins, whatever they're called. But combat in this game is actually really fun. The mid-range to lighter javelins can actually do a fair amount of dodging, and they never mind. Okay, that did better than I expected. Let's just find another area, but I think this is a good result. I'm using 0.4 internal resolution, so that seems to be more than I needed for this sort of testing. Maybe I can raise it to 0.5, but I don't think it's going to be good enough since it's getting like, see? Well, that was a loading spike. Go. Oh, this game's just fun. It's just fun when it really works. The way you switch between flying and running is just very satisfying to me. The way you can fly to cool yourself, to cool your engines and do things is just very, very well made to me. Or the way you can use waterfalls strategically to fly. From what I have heard, a lot of the issues that people have with the game are mainly due to content and story, which is perfectly reasonable. Control-wise, movement-wise, combat-wise, it's just really good. So this likely is going to perform much better, because even in the beta I had noticed that the game has a completely different performance profile on indoors, which tends to be the case. There's less stuff to render. I was more worried about the open world, but so far the open world just did fine. This is great stuff. I should have carried a lighter suit though. Any new video tips for Apex Legends? No, the video has been out for a week. If I ever do an update, it's gonna be like a month or a year.
Scar is down. Whew, that was a fight. Well done.
How do you use another computer to stream? I should make a video about that. Yeah, it's basically a capture card. Bring back the trash to builds. I'm working on it. It's just they're difficult to make interesting and thus do not make like a particularly high number of views. So I'm trying to find a newer, better way to do it. They're also just a pain to find the right components. Did you underbolt the CPU? No, I didn't modify the hardware at all. Oof, I just love that transition so much. How you can fly around, how you can hover, how you can, oops, press the wrong button and crash into a wall. Oh, come on, yep, good, good. Fantastic. Warframe versus Anthem. Different orientations? Let's help this guy. Oof. Didn't keep an eye on my temperature.
And fast, that can't be good.
Oh yes, here we go. Okay. If this doesn't slow though the game, nothing will.
Haha, the scars are down the leader. There'll be more trouble if we don't secure the area. And
Got it.
that takes care of the scars. Didn't need more trouble from them. Good work.
Huh. Okay. So far, from a performance perspective, it is interesting because it seems to continue the trend of Frostbite games to be GPU light for what they actually perform, but somewhat CPU heavy, although the CPU is keeping up fine. It might be overheating a little bit. Hitting a terminal limit there. It does seem to have a little bit some streaming issues, but so far it does well. Given the circumstances of this GPU, the internal resolution scaler helps a ton, so that's definitely something that is going to be included in the video. It's interesting to me, however, that I kind of see where the observations a lot of the people are making on the game itself. Like, the combat is really fun. The visual design is definitely interesting. It just seems to be a little bit empty in terms of the orientation of the content, which seems weird for a BioWare game. How long have I been streaming? That's some good footage that I got. That's just perfect. Perfect. Good. That section definitely is going to be useful for the video itself. Again, for the people asking about PUBG Mobile Lite or Project I, those are all questions are answered in the description and won't be answering them if I see them in chat, so be sure to read the description first. Okay. Yeah, 35 minutes. Okay, let's try a short, more 10 minutes test, and that should be enough. Since the game doesn't have, I think, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have a developer console. There's no like easy way to access if there's any other variables that I'm missing. And these two things, the NVIDIA Inspector and the internal resolution scaler, might be enough for a short video, which is all that I actually have time to make at the moment. So let's see what other players on this map are up to, and then we can possibly just call it a day. Oof, I love the flying on this game so much though. I think Just Cause 4 is in the list of games that I won't do in the description, but I might be wrong. Someone's definitely attacking me. There's a discussion going in the chat regarding if this game was going to go free to play. I overheated and I wasn't looking at the game. Is that just a rumor? Because I haven't seen any evidence of that. How do I get back to the missions? Game isn't really good at orientating you. I'm very surprised at that. Yep. There isn't just much to it. Okay, should I kill the stream already? Some people are calling for that. Either that or the chat has basically... Let me kill this. Or the chat has basically descended into poor spam. What's the main objective? I have no idea. I completely missed the cutscene of the mission. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of consensus regarding that either. Yeah, exactly. It's just that I don't have a lot to say about this game. It's just internal. It might be like good for a short video, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, because there's not a ton to say this. Are you using a cooling pad? Nope. That's cooling pads have mixed uses. They have very specific use cases. This is not one of them. No, this game is using 7 gigs of RAM just out of the box. Oh my god. Let me just capture really quick what happens if I change the internal resolution scaler back to its normal value. Could you do a video showing games that do not require much tweak? No, YouTube is filled with videos about this topic. I have nothing important to add to that discussion. Not at this way. Nah, I'm also not going to play Apex Legends. I'm just not in that mindset right now. Let me check real quick. So, where's NVIDIA Inspector here? Let's revert those into default values. Apply those changes. So the game, for some reason, doesn't have this line on the configuration file. I added it simply because all games on this engine already have it. If you remove it, this is how the file just usually is, and for some reason the lowest supported resolution is 720, which is, it's a mystery to me why it will have a lowest supported resolution of 720 and not have an internal resolution scaler. I just want to see what performance it gets in the outside of the walls without that. That might actually be a good material, so I'm going to click here to capture that. How about a water cooling mod to your PC? Which one? That's not... So, water cooling seems to be excessive for the 2200G. It seems it's unnecessary for the Athlon. Do you want to rejoin the session? Yes, please. That way I can get the view that I'm... Thank you for the donation, Brandon C404. I'm surprised that you didn't leave a message, but thank you regardless. That's the first messageless donation that I have ever seen. Mafia 3, I'm going to add Mafia 3 to the list of games in the description because I've literally tried so much and I have found nothing in years. I don't really have a main computer. I switch between... This is one of my main computers, in fact. I switch a lot depending on what I need and switch and change parts. I'm always surprised when people are, because the Trash Top series that I did, they're very disappointing numbers, but yet there always seems to be a fan favorite. Like, it's one of the things that people lament the most that I haven't continued. Well, this seems more to like what I can originally expected. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, cancel Shift C. Let's see if 0.5 is enough to kill the thing. Okay guys, I think I need to mute the stream for a second. Is this fucking for real? Oh my god. Okay, I have a situation. So I'm going to pause or cut the stream short for a little bit. I'm tweeting when I come back. Give me a second to cut this.